The Provincial Bank, which currently houses the Jackie Clark collection, was built in 1881 and served as the Provincial Bank in Ballina until 1977. Designed by the renowned Irish architects Thomas Newenham Dean and his son Thomas Manley Dean, who were best known for their work in Dublin, including the National Library and Museum on Kildare Street. The bank building in Ballina was also the home for the bank manager and his family until the 1930s. After the closure of the bank, the building passed into private hands and remained closed to the public until being opened by the Jackie Clark collection in 2013. Thomas Newenham Dean and his son took on several projects to design new bank buildings throughout Ireland, largely thought to be the design of Thomas Manley. The provincial banks embraced the new Queen Anne revival style of the late 19th century, including contrasting red brick walls, light limestone detailing, and neoclassical features such as Italianate columns and intricate interior plasterwork. Shortly after construction was complete in Ballina, Mr. John Erskine of Armagh moved in with his wife Margaret, daughter Helena, and son John Henry, and lived in the home for over 20 years. After his retirement in 1906, Mr. Charles Nason Haynes was appointed manager until his own retirement in 1919. The bank managers who followed were all well liked and would become integrated into the Ballina community, like Thomas Comerford, who made many friends as the treasurer of the Anglers Association, or Luke Murphy, who was a common sight on the local golf links. In 1977, the Provincial Bank of Ireland was closed, and the following year the building was sold to Mr. Liam Rowan to be used as a private residence. When the Provincial Bank building was completed in 1882, the people of Ballina were suffering from numerous evictions by landlords, often over debts of less than £15, and the passing of the Land Law Act of 1881 and subsequent amending act in 1882 did little to aid their desolation. But the new and impressive Provincial Bank on Knox Street, which had cost £3,400, or approximately €365,000 today, did not aid them in their suffering. Banking in the late 19th century was for the elites. But by the 20th century, when Mr. Chambers was marrying a local woman and Mr. Comerford was joining the Anglers Association, the barriers between the bank managers and the people of Ballina had been erased, and they became an integrated part of the town. Jackie always wanted his collection to be for the people. In 2013, the Jackie Clark collection opened the doors of the Provincial Bank building on Pearse Street, sharing with them not only Jackie's collection, but also the uniquely preserved interior design and beautiful private garden that had been hidden for so long. Jackie was committed to sharing the history of all people, from the Erskines to the Byrnes, and the Provincial Bank is part of that story. The Provincial Bank building is now open for the people of Ballina to enjoy, just as Jackie would have wanted.